She's back! They're back! After 738 long days, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is back in theaters. On top of that, Black Widow passed away in Avengers Endgame. Spoiler, sorry. She's back. I cannot wait to talk about this movie. This is the Black Widow movie review. Hey everybody, Dragon Movie Guy here. Today is an exciting day for my channel as we're finally doing a Black Widow movie review. This is also the first movie review that I'm doing in 5 minutes exactly. And to prove my point, if you look in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you should see a countdown clock. So let's start with the plot, and there will be some minor spoilers. We start off the film in Black Widow's childhood, going all the way back to 1995 in Ohio. We see young Natasha and her little sister Yelena. Rachel Weisz plays their mom. Next thing you know, they're at an airstrip, but S.H.I.E.L.D. is chasing them. David Harbour's hanging off the wing of the plane. We meet up with adult Yelena just as she's about to take out her mark. She gets hit with red gas. We pick up with Natasha right after she finished the airport battle scene from Captain America Civil War. Natasha ends up in Norway, eventually has to head into town. That's when she gets ambushed by Taskmaster. Natasha's not only being chased by S.H.I.E.L.D., she's being chased by Black Widows. It turns out that an old nemesis of Natasha is still alive. His name is Dreykov. He ran the Red Room that trained Natasha and all of the other Black Widows. She thought he was dead, but somehow he's still alive. Yelena and Natasha go searching for their old dad. After a really fun jailbreak sequence, Alexei joins his old daughters as they try and go and find their old mom. Our family of spies gets whisked off to the Red Room, which is literally a city floating in the sky. Think the helicarrier from the first Avengers movie meets Cloud City. Eventually, Natasha and the rest of her spy family face off against Dreykov and Taskmaster. If you're liking this review so far, please be sure to hit the like button until it turns blue for the YouTube algorithm. It helps out my channel. So let's talk about the good parts about this film. The action. All of the action scenes in this film are very well planned out. A good combination of fights, chase sequences, and fights during chase sequences. The special effects are done really well. I highly prefer practical special effects whenever possible, but this is a Marvel film. Everything from the explosions to the Red Room floating in the sky, all of it looks very consistent. Also in the good category is the casting. David Harbour does a great job playing Alexei / Red Guardian. He plays the father figure who is also the Soviet version of Captain America. Does a great job giving depth and personality to what otherwise could have been a very unlikable character. Florence Pugh as adult Yelena Belova does a great job as the left behind role. She brings a real physicality to her action scenes without overshadowing Scarlett Johansson. Family is a major theme of this film, and we get a great deep dive look at the relationships between all four of our main characters. This is a film that probably should have taken place during Phase 3. There are good callbacks to Avengers 1, to Captain America Winter Soldier, and of course, Captain America Civil War. If you're liking this review so far and would like to see more like them, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button until it turns white, and be sure to hit the bell notification button so you find out the very second I post any video to this channel. Overall, this is a very strong film, but it is not perfect. In the final action scene, there were some very hard edits that resulted in jump cuts. And the other small thing is the character of Dreykov. He's just sort of the generic bad guy. He's the one that got away. But the bad thing of note is Dreykov has a moment where he's really sexist. It's not that sexism isn't an issue that can be explored in a film like this, but this is a film that deals with family. It's not really a political film. And the sexist reference doesn't really even ring true. It's just sort of something that they throw in to make sure that you know he's the bad guy. I really wish we could have gotten this film in Phase 1 or Phase 2 of the MCU. It would have been really nice to have a solo film for Natasha while her character was still alive. But they do a really good job with this story, with developing Natasha's character. We get a really good look at Natasha the spy, at Natasha the product of both East and West. Finally, I love that we finally get to see a little bit about what happened in Budapest. The problem is we don't get to find out much. Overall, I really loved Black Widow. I give it 4 stars out of 5. If you liked this 5-minute review of Black Widow and would like to find out more about the cast, this is a video I did talking about where you might have seen the cast of Black Widow before. Other films